Welcome back to the Parts Watch Promotions Training Series. In the previous videos, we saw how to set up campaigns and promotions, so if you haven't yet, you should watch those first, because now in this one, we'll be taking a close look at quantity break and single item sale promotion methods. Quantity breaks are used to set the quantity that must be purchased in order to get the promotional price. But before we look at setting them up, let's talk a little about the differences between promotional quantity breaks and customer pricing plan setup quantity breaks. The customer pricing plans can be set up for progressive quantity breaks by a plus and minus amount or a plus and minus percent. The setups can have a second stacked percent off, or they can be set for one customer or set once for multiple customers, set by store, or set for all stores. They can also be disallowed for best price, net parts, velocity pricing, price rounding, and cost range pricing, and by stocked, write-in, and sourced parts. Promotional quantity break setups have two types. The first is a single quantity break that can be set up to pay an amount per item or a set dollar amount. The setup can have a limited quantity that can be purchased in a single sale and can allow or disallow partial quantities to get the promo price. And progressive quantity breaks can have multiple breaks for the same items and be set to pay an amount off or percent off or a set dollar amount. They can have a set max amount to purchase and allow or disallow partial quantities to get the promo price. Both single and progressive quantity breaks for promotions can be set to need a line item coupon and, depending on the campaign, can be set up for retail, commercial accounts, or both. And both support mix and match so that buying a quantity of any of the parts in the promotion setup will help to meet the buy quantity threshold. If both customer pricing plan setup and promotions are set up, the system will use the best price for the customer between the pricing plan setup and the promotion setup. So if the price plan quantity break is the better price, it overrides the promotion. However, if the line item promotion is a better price, that one is applied. Now let's look at the item price first. Setup wants to know the minimum and the maximum quantity that has to be purchased to qualify. If the customer buys at least the min quantity, the promotion applies. If they can buy any quantity above the min, leave the max amount blank. So enter the lines and parts, PN code, PN group, or product code, and then enter the set amount the promotion will apply. And then, to set up group quantity breaks, enter the set dollar amount for the min quantity sold. And progressive breakpoints are used to set up quantity breaks that give progressively better pricing depending on the quantity purchased. For example, 3 for $10, 5 for $15, or 8 for $20. So for this one, enter the buy quantity and set amount, percent off, or a dollar amount off. Then enter the qualifying parts. Advanced settings do not allow a limit quantity, and a couple different setups are available for this method. Partial quantity indicates whether the promotional pricing is applied if the full quantity isn't sold, or force them to buy the full quantity. And a max quantity can be set to limit the number of times the promotion can be applied on the same invoice. And that's it for quantity breaks. And next are single item sale setups. And since single item sales can be set up in customer pricing plan setup, here are some differences to help determine which to use. The setup type of sale date from the customer pricing plan setup screen can be set up by a plus or a minus amount or a plus or a minus percent, and allows 2 additional stacked discounts or markups. They can be set once for one or more customers or by store or all stores. They can also be allowed or disallowed for best price and net pricing and velocity pricing and all of the rest of those setups. Promotional single sale setups can be set to charge an amount off a percent off or a dollar amount off on a single item. The setup can have a limited quantity that can be purchased in a single sale and can be set to need a line item coupon. They can be set up for all retail, all commercial, or all customers. If both types are set up, the system will use the best price for the customer between the pricing plan setup and the promotional setup. Okay, and now let's set up a single item sale and promotions. This method is used to set promotional pricing on a single item. For example, $10 for a single item through December 30th. And depending on the pricing type, this also allows a percent or an amount off. And that's it for setting up these promotional methods. And in the next video, we'll look at setting up tender coupons. So be sure to watch that one next. And if you have any questions after watching all the videos, please contact customer support for assistance. And thanks for watching.